Hi there, I'm Donnie Simon. I am the health science instructor for Montcalm Intermediate School District for Health Sciences class. Today I'm going to tell you just a little bit about myself. One of the students in my class was kind enough to ask me to do this interview for her, so I would like to help her out with her school project and also tell you a little bit about myself and the class. First of all, I am one of 3 children. I grew up on a farm in Remus, Michigan, and as a result of that, I love to hunt and fish and all that cool stuff. This year I was able to actually get my first doe with a compound bow, so that was cool. When I was a little kid, I can tell you that I always wanted to be a nurse. I can remember when I was small, if one of the people in my household got sick, I was the first to take a cold compress to them, or to bring them soup. I just always wanted to make them feel better. I did not like people in my life being sick or feeling bad. So I've always wanted to be a nurse from the time I can remember. I was really fortunate as far as nursing, in the fact that by the time I was 20, I got the opportunity to actually already have finished nursing school. A lot of people cannot say that. I went to St. Mary's in Grand Rapids and became a graduate nurse at the age of 20. I am 48 now, so that means I've been a nurse for 28 years. And over the course of that time, I've had just a multitude of blessings in the profession. I have done just about everything when it comes to adult nursing care that one could think of. I think one of the greatest accomplishments for me in the nursing profession has been just the ability to be able to work with my fellow human beings and to help people to realize that they have the capability within themselves to get well. So much of our illness and disease is not so much about the disease process as it is about giving people the confidence that they need to either make the changes that they need in their lifestyle to get better or to improve their health, or the confidence to trust that the medicines and things that they're taking are actually going to work for them. So I would say, that is a huge accomplishment that I've been able to do through the course of my nursing career. And I feel really blessed about that. I can tell you that this job has not come without its scary moments. Okay, I think one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me was the fact when I had a father bring his 3-year-old son in to my emergency department where I was working, and he had accidentally run his son over. That was very devastating for me. We lost that little boy, and it took me a long time after that to be able to go back to emergency room nursing. I was petrified and terrified, and I can be honest with you, to this day, working with pediatrics is not my better suit. I'm much more suited for working with adults. And now with juniors and seniors in high school. If someone had told me or asked me 2 years ago if I would be a teacher now, I would never have believed it. However, things in life change, and because I personally believe in God, I think that I listened to the words that He had for me, and I made a very big career decision based on that, and I became a teacher. I was a nurse for many years and went back to school at the age of 45 and got my bachelor's degree. So I'm just telling all of you to please go back to school before you're as old as I am, and accomplish your career goals. But I went back to school, got my bachelor's degree, and then made the decision that I really wanted to teach health sciences. I really wanted to be a nursing instructor or something. So here I am. I'm the health science instructor. I really enjoy my classroom. I enjoy my students. Inside of the classroom, we have an opportunity to actually teach students about certified nursing assistant program, and many of them, by the time they're done with our class here at the MAC, they're able to actually write the state board and take the state testing. So that pretty much sums that up. I think that overall I would have to say in my 28 years, I've really had some awesome experiences with people. I think really one of my coolest stories ever was a lady that I took care of way out in the state of Utah. And when I met her, they basically had told her she was going to die. And I worked with that lady for approximately 12 weeks, and I told her that she would get better. I believed she would get better, and she was actually, I was a traveling nurse then, and so I was only there on a contract for 12 weeks. And at the end of 12 weeks, the day I was done, she was discharged home from the hospital. And I think that had to be the coolest, because she was a very, very sick lady. And, you know, she was able to get enough strength and enough faith that she would be able to get well, that she actually did. So I just think that was really cool. I love being a nurse. I very much love now being a teacher. And I'm actually still in school. I'm in school now getting my master's degree and getting a nurse practitioner's degree, hopefully in 2 more years. So I hope that this has helped you learn a little bit more about me and my class here at the MAC. Thank you.
I filmed my project a couple months ago, and I got to know a lot more about one of my teachers. In order to redo my final project, I had to pick a new subject to be my inspiration. So I picked Aaron, and he inspires me because he knows what he wants to do when he's older. He has a better idea than I've kind of ever had.
Hi, my name's Aaron Wilmore. I'm 16. I go to Central Markham High School. Yep. When I was in the 7th grade, I really liked watching YouTube videos, so I wanted to create my own. So I sort of went and I recorded with my little iPod 3rd gen, and I recorded a bunch of stupid stuff. And I thought I'd get hits on YouTube, you know, like thousands of views, like all the other genius people on there. Nope. I didn't get over 100. I didn't get over 100 views. Now the most I have now is like over 300-ish. So while trying to make it on YouTube with my little rinky-dink iPod 3rd gen, I started writing scripts. I thought I was funny. I thought I was a comedian. And I thought I'd make it on YouTube. But I learned very fast that I didn't know any visual effects, which a lot of good people on YouTube know how to make good visual effects. And I started writing scripts that I couldn't do, like people getting their heads cut off and stuff like that. And I realized that's cartoon. You can draw something easier than you can make that graphics into real life. So I quit YouTube and I started writing cartoon scripts. And I never really animated anything at all, because I hate everything I draw. But when I write, I can write it, and if I hate it, I don't have to ever look at it again, because it's just words on a piece of paper. Whereas the picture, it's a picture, and you glance at it, you get the whole view of what it is, and you're like, ugh, sucks. Whereas the script you write, if it sucks, you just look at it and you're like, ugh, that one sucks, but most of the time you're not going to know because it's just words on paper. So since the 7th grade, I've started writing over 500 now, over 500 cartoon scripts, multiple parodies, multiple longer cartoons, a couple attempts at actual series, written 2 movies with actual people, not a cartoon. I'm currently going to take a class that will involve writing in proper script writing form for my scripts, specifically for my movie. I'm hoping that that'll look good when I want to go to college, that I took a independent study class on it. And this past year, it's 2014 now, past year, I got a cartoon animated on newgrounds.com, and there's another cartoon coming out soon of mine, and then I'm working on a series that was thought up by the guy that animated my cartoon, and I'm actually going to attempt to do a Photoshop animation in that, where it's more moving pictures, like it's a possum. I'm gonna make it look like it's moving a little bit, not like actually hand drawn, just cut out pictures through Photoshop. I want to make cartoons for a living. I want to own my own animation studio, possibly possibly get some of my movies made, and I don't want to be working underneath anyone because that'll stop my creativity. I want to be the guy in charge. I'm pretty good at directing people. I really hate filming with a camera because you're supposed to have like good lighting and good audio and blah 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 and a good camera, and I never have any of that, so everything I make doesn't look very good. So cameraman's totally out of no cameraman. I think of being a director, or I like editing. It's calming, but when someone records something and it sucks, they blame the editor because the editor is supposed to make it better, but you can't. Like, let's say you have bad audio and it just sounds, it's like this. It's like the dog. That's not what it's like. But you have audio that just, like, it drops in certain places and you can't fix it, and ringing lights, and people don't listen to the audio feedback, they just go and get it done, and yep. Cartoons! I want to make money, but I don't really care about money. I want to make people laugh. That's probably what I should have said. Hi, my name is Aaron Wilmore. I sound like a robot.
You do.
Boop, boop, boop.
Here.
Boop. I'm going to do an up the nose shot. This is Lucky. He weighs 25 pounds. I didn't purposely make him fat. He used to be all little, but then he got a big head, and then he got super fat. So just imagine a little ginger cat with a big head and a small body. Yep, and he got fat. Now he's cool. But, you know, there's Garfield. So I can't really do much with an orange, fat cat in life towards anything. Look at the little kitty. He's in the blanket. He just wants to be wrapped up like a cat at a takeout place. My name's Aaron Wilmore. I want to make cartoons. I don't want to have a typical office job like all you other suckers. I like suckers. And cheese. Be yourself.